Hi everyone. For this homework assignment, you're going to be creating two different activities. So you're going to create an activity that a child could do indoors, and you're going to create an activity that a child would do outdoors. So the first step is to think about what age child you would like to focus on and make sure that the age child that you select is an age child that you have access to. So if you don't have access to a 1-year-old, I would not suggest planning activities for a 1-year-old. If you do have access to a child who is 6, it would be a good idea to plan an activity for a child that age. So think about who you're going to implement these activities with, and then do the activity planning second. So when you're planning your activities, you're going to remember that you want to plan an activity that allows a child to play, not something where you are directly teaching a child a skill, where you are leading the activity, but where you provide a child with materials and then you sit with the child and play with them and talk with them about what they're doing while they're playing. That would be a child-directed, play-based activity. So you are thinking of the activity, you are generating the materials, and then you're hanging out with the child and allowing them to use the materials freely. So again, you're going to plan an indoor activity, something that children can do indoors, and you're going to plan an activity that children can do outdoors. And you're going to do that activity with an appropriately aged child. So you're going to do both of the activities. And then for each activity, after you're done implementing it, you're going to write a one-page summary for your indoor activity and a one-page summary for your outdoor activity. And in those summaries, you're going to include, so you're going to write what the activity was so that I know what it was. So first describe the activity for me so that I understand what it is that you were doing and what age child you implemented it with. And then you're going to um, give a little evaluation of how that implementation went. So, did the child like the activity? If so, why? If not, why? Are there particular developmental skills or academic accomplishments that the child was able to meet by engaging in your activity? What do you think went well? What might you like to change? So, those would be things that you would want to include in your description of each of the activities that you create.